The period between 2006 and 2008 represents the most turbulent yet foundational years for the PlayStation 3. Launched with high expectations, a hefty price tag, and complex hardware, the console struggled initially against its competitors Xbox 360 and Wii before beginning to find its footing through critical software releases, hardware revisions, and the expansion of the PlayStation Network. 2006. The FAT launch and early struggles. Release dates and models. The PS3 launched in Japan on November 11, 2006, and in North America on November 17, 2006. Two models were initially released. A 20GB model, $499, and a 60GB model, $599. Launch issues. The launch was plagued by shortages due to manufacturing issues with the blue laser diodes for the Blu-ray drive. Only about 197,000 units were sold in North America during November 2006, far below the planned 400,000. Key features and hardware. The launch console was technically advanced, featuring a Blu-ray player, HDMI output, 1080p, the Cell broadband engine, and full hardware backward compatibility with PS2, PS1 games. It introduced the 6-axis motion sensing controller, no rumble. Initial reception. Critics praised the technology but heavily criticized the high price and lack of compelling, exclusive games compared to the Xbox 360, which had a one-year head start. Key launch games. Resistance, Fall of Man, which became the top-selling launch game, and Modestom were key titles. 2007. The European launch and cost-cutting. European launch. The PAL region, Europe, Australia, launch was delayed to March 23, 2007, due to supply issues. Despite the delay, it sold 600,000 units in the first 2 days. Removing backwards compatibility. In April 2007, Sony discontinued the 20GB model in North America due to low demand. Later in 2007, to reduce high manufacturing costs, Sony was losing money on each unit. New 40GB and 80GB models were introduced that removed the hardware-based PS2 compatibility, replacing it with limited software emulation. Key games. Uncharted. Drake's Fortune was released in November 2007, becoming a crucial title for the console's image. Other major titles included Assassin's Creed and Heavenly Sword. PlayStation Network (PSN). Throughout 2007, the PlayStation Store and online services were expanded, with firmware updates bringing new features, including support for Blu-ray Profile 1.1. 2008. Turning the tide. It only does everything. Sony began to change its marketing strategy to focus on the PS3 as an all-in-one home entertainment hub, emphasizing its Blu-ray capabilities and, eventually, free online gaming. The year of gaming. 2008 saw the release of several massive, exclusive, and critical hits that started to shift public perception. Metal Gear Solid 4. Guns of the Patriots June 2008 acted as a system seller, while Little Big Planet and Modestom, Pacific Rift provided strong holiday lineup options. Grand Theft Auto 4. While not an exclusive, the release of GTA 4 in April 2008 was a massive moment for the system, with high-profile bundles helping to move hardware. Hardware improvements. By late 2008, manufacturing costs had begun to come down, with some analysts speculating that Sony had stopped selling the console at a massive loss. The console also saw the introduction of the DualShock 3 controller, finally bringing back rumble functionality. Summary of 2006-2008. By the end of 2008, the PS3 had moved away from its disastrously expensive launch phase. It was still in third place behind the Wii and Xbox 360, but it had secured a dedicated fanbase, established a strong, high-quality library of exclusives Uncharted, MGS4, Resistance, and successfully established the Blu-ray format in the living room. Total worldwide sales grew from a few million at the end of 2006 to over 20 million by early 2009.